A 40-year-old truck driver is about to spend the next 13 and a half years of his life rotting in a UK prison cell. Why? Because he agreed to move $9.4 million worth of contraband hidden directly inside a massive shipment of Kim Kardashian's Skims shapewear. And the absolute wildest part? The underground network paid him $4,800 to do it. A man threw away a decade and a half of his freedom for less money than Kim makes to post a single Instagram story. Welcome back to the channel. Today, the curtain is getting ripped entirely off the celebrity machine, and it is not pretty. We are talking staggering wealth gaps, shattered public personas, and the darkest corners of daytime television. Let's start with the Skims bust. The financial disparity here is actually making me sick to my stomach. Skims is valued at $4 billion. $4 billion! The entire marketing strategy is built around empowerment, uplifting women, and creating this beautifully curated, safe lifestyle. But behind that branding, the supply chain is so massive and so porous that international syndicates are using it as a shield to move Class A product across European borders. Here are the facts. September 5th, 2023. Jacob Jan Konkel pulls up to a UK port via ferry from the Netherlands. His truck is carrying 28 pallets of legitimate Skims clothing. Border Force x-rays the vehicle. What do they find? A custom-built compartment stuffed with 90 packages of unauthorized cargo. Skims released a statement explicitly denying any connection to the smuggling operation. Of course they did. But let's look at the reality. Jacob confessed. He did it for 4,500 euros. That is roughly $4,800 US. Think about that number. There are teachers and nurses working grueling hours who don't even make that in a single month. Yet in the criminal underworld operating beneath these mega brands, that is the exact price of a human life. He takes the fall, the network loses a shipment, and Kim Kardashian's brand keeps humming along at a $4 billion valuation, completely untouched.
Are we really okay with a system where the expendable workers at the very bottom take 13-year prison sentences, while the billionaires at the top don't even get a smudge on their PR? Do you think massive corporations should face massive financial penalties when their logistics networks are compromised? Or is that entirely on the driver? Drop your vote in the comments right now. I need to know where you stand. Because if you think corporate negligence is infuriating, wait until you see what happens when a megastar's ego completely detaches from reality.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Guys. Lady. Come on. Wow.
What Jennifer Lopez just did in New York, it is a masterclass in pure, unadulterated entitlement. Mid-May, a video goes completely viral. J.Lo is standing motionless inside the lobby of the Four Seasons Hotel in Manhattan. Rooms there start at $1,000 a night. She has an estimated net worth of $400 million. She has spent 25 years selling us this grounded, relatable, I'm just a regular girl from the Bronx narrative. But what does she do? She stands there, like a marble statue, waiting. Her security team and hotel staff start actively shuffling regular paying guests out of the doorway. At one point, a woman carrying a literal baby has to awkwardly hurry out of the way. Also, J.Lo can have a completely clear path to strut 20 feet to her waiting SUV, smiling for the paparazzi like it's a spontaneous, organic moment. Whitney Port called her out for this exact behavior years ago. Port said she watched J.Lo ride a bike to a Hamptons ice cream shop, pose for the cameras outside, and then leave without ever actually going inside, addicted to the lens. You cannot claim to be a champion for regular people when you treat the general public like inconvenient props in your personal movie. It's deeply out of touch. But as irritating as a staged paparazzi walk is, it is absolutely nothing compared to the moral bankruptcy we are about to unpack. Because what Wendy Williams did to a pregnant woman on national television, it crosses every single line of human decency. Let me take you back to 2012. Snooki is on the Wendy Williams show. The rumors are swirling that she is pregnant. Wendy, who built a massive daytime empire preaching about women owning their truth and aggressively calling out bad parenting, decides to pull the ultimate stunt. She brings out beer for Snooki and JWoww on live television. She pressures them to drink it, specifically to test the pregnancy rumor.
She was intimidating for sure.
Remember she made you drink when you were pregnant?
She did.
She made you drink when
Well, she was secretly pregnant.
She heard there was a rumor that I was pregnant.
so she made you.
She brought out beer for me and Jenny, and she goes, "Well, let's see if you're pregnant."
Snooki fakes a sip. Fast forward to this week. Snooki goes on Caitlin Bristow's Off the Vine podcast and officially confirms what we all suspected. Wendy intentionally tried to force her to consume alcohol, knowing full well she might be pregnant, just to score a daytime TV scoop. Joey Camasta, Snooki's makeup artist, backed it up on the mic. Let that sink in. A powerful television host put an unborn child at massive risk just for a viral moment. She gambled with what was growing inside a young woman for ratings and gossip. And how does Wendy's camp respond? Her high-profile lawyer, Joe Tacopina, a man who charges astronomical fees to protect billionaires and politicians, immediately fires back, accusing Snooki of clout chasing. So Wendy's estate is spending top-tier legal money to protect her legacy while aggressively refusing to take accountability for one of the most toxic, dangerous stunts ever pulled on daytime TV.
Do you think Snooki is just trying to use Wendy's name for attention like the lawyers claim? Or is she finally exposing the dark reality of how daytime television treats young women? Sound off below. The illusion is completely breaking down. Whether it is international syndicates capitalizing on Kim Kardashian's global supply chains, J-Lo clearing out mothers and babies for a 5-second vanity walk, or daytime TV hosts weaponizing a secret pregnancy for a spike in the ratings, the reality is the exact same. The people we put on pedestals are playing by a completely different set of rules. We cover for them, we buy their products, and we hand them their millions, while the real world gets shoved out of the frame. I am completely over it. Stop letting them manifest these fake, relatable personas when their actual actions tell you everything you need to know. Hit that subscribe button right now, because next week we are stripping down the multi-million-dollar legal war happening behind the scenes of Travis Scott's newest brand venture. You will not want to miss it.